I kind of got this. I guess at some point you're not trying to like have a great time anymore. You enjoy having a normal day to yourself
Yeah.
so much because it seems like you don't get enough of that.
Yeah.
So for me, just a regular day I think is better than any kind of celebration.
But this whole corona, I mean, is it? Are you seeing that widespread panic over there too?
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of like the same thing everywhere where people just started panic shopping, and that's kind of what screwed up. Like, it kind of screwed up a lot of things. Because I mean, honestly, if you just still shop the way you did, it would have.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think
like honestly, there's really no difference. Like, it's just limit your outing, and it would be the same thing. Like in terms of what everybody's trying to do now, where they're trying to isolate themselves.
Yeah, I saw this video not too long ago, about 4 or 5 days ago, and this video it's this older lady with, I guess it looks like could have been her daughter, and she's like in her 20s, and then this older lady, and they have a shopping cart full of toilet paper, like literally just nothing but toilet paper. They pretty much cleared the whole shelf, and this black lady, I felt for her because all she wanted was one roll, one package of it, and the old lady kept bitching and complaining, no, and it was like, come on, man, stop. Humanity, when a panic happens, when something like this happens, I remember the water bottle crisis in Corpus Christi. Boy, that was retarded as hell. You see how like stupid people get when they lose their sense of humanity and morality. And then when it comes down to the stupidity part, like I understand about the social distancing, right? Like you literally, because, to help stop the spread of the virus. Okay, I'm in the ATM this morning, or I'm in the line for the ATM, and normally you're bumper to bumper almost, you know what I mean? I freaking was pulling in to get into the ATM, and there was a car that was literally a full car length behind the guy that's at the ATM. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, seriously, I mean, I understand about the social distancing, but this is getting kind of ridiculous where you want to social distance in your car. Come on, man. Enough with this bullshit. Stop with the crap. It's stupid. I mean, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. That's it. Okay? I think people just need to get into reality, man. It's either going to happen or it's not. Do what you can, but don't get too stupid about it. And I think people are getting way, way overboard as far as like being stupid. The toilet paper, I don't know, man. Just wash your ass with a fucking shower head. You know what I mean? Just do it that way. In fact, that might be even better. I can't stand wiping my ass, and I use a half a roll of toilet paper, and I still got shit. Does that ever happen to you? I don't know. This whole coronavirus thing, man, until it starts turning into The Walking Dead, then I'll take it a lot more serious.
I don't know. Just in my opinion, people make it out to be much worse. It's just the same thing as always, people just panicking. You hear the media, like you hear biased media saying like different things, like saying the percentage is higher than the flu. But then other people are like, yeah, but it's nowhere near as, it's taken nowhere near the amount of lives that the flu has.
Yeah.
The way it spreads is kind of what makes it complex.
Then they try to bring up the whole...
time.
Yeah, but they also try to bring up, to counteract your argument, Italy. I'm not saying Italy is a horrible country, but I really don't think that they have the medical care as great as ours.
But also look at the age. The age population in Italy, too. That's
Oh,
one of the other things with that.
Italy is a place a lot of people like to retire at.
Yeah.
You have a lot more older people there. And that's what it seems to target more.
Yeah. Just posted the video up on YouTube. So.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh, you saw it already? All right.
No, I saw it got posted, but I haven't been able to watch it because I was waiting for you guys to call.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a good friend of mine, that I know. And for a while he had proclaimed that his place was haunted, stuff that he told me about certain experiences that he's had, him and his family has had over at that place. Now, we caught this one deal where we're in the master bedroom and we're videotaping, and the first thing I'm doing was I was shaking the door. Remember that?
Yeah.
Shaking that door because they had proclaimed that it shook like somebody was shaking the bedroom door, and nobody was there. So I tested that out, and then their light went dim when we shut off the light and turned on the night vision. Now, TK missed it on the first one. It got real bright. You noticed it. That's why you panned the camera up there. We missed the light bulb itself. Like, as I'm asking questions, the light bulb went real bright and then back down to dim. Like, oh, shit. And then the second time, you'll see it on the video, is when we actually caught it. And it was after a couple of questions, and it was right after one of those questions, and it went bright again and then dimmed back. Now, your personal opinion, I want to lean towards something electrical, but it just seems so odd that it literally would do that twice, and throughout the whole time it didn't do that except for those two times. Would you consider that paranormal, or would you still consider that as something electrical, something of natural?
Is it a isolated incident? Meaning it only happened once?
No, it happened twice.
It happened twice. It was the same light bulb. That light fixture has 2 light bulbs attached to it. And, well, like, nowhere else in the rest of the house had a thing like that. I'm still leaning towards electrical. It was odd, though, that it only happened whenever we were in that room.
Asking questions.
We came back to that room a few times, but it didn't happen again.
I mean, your best.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those things that you err on the side of skepticism.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a little weird though. Like you said, it didn't happen again. It only happened twice, but and it happened both times after we asked questions, and then it didn't do it again.
Yeah, that's one of those things you just gotta ask your friend. How often does that happen? Because he would know.
Well, he told me that has never happened in that house. Never, ever has ever.
Oh, so you showed him the video?
No, he's seeing it right now.
Oh, he's seeing it now?
Now he's about to see it. So,
okay,
it's just like, I bet you it's going to be a shocker to him. And I know that this is something like, I want to, like, we're in the difference on this, which is cool. You lean more towards the electrical, which is, I want to be there with you as far as like leaning towards the electrical part. I just find it too odd that it happened like that. And after talking to Esco, that's what led me to lean more towards the paranormal. Now, it's not proclaiming that it's all paranormal, because at first I was like you before I talked to him about it, and I was leaning towards the electrical part. After I talked to him about it, it was like, all right. He told me that it's never happened like that ever before in that house. So now I'm kind of leaning towards the possibility of it being something supernatural.
Okay, I am leaning towards electrical, but that part of me that's ready to investigate what I don't know for sure yet, let's say it is a paranormal thing, and it was reacting to your questions.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said, make it go bright again, and then you paused for a little bit, but nothing happened. It was like, turn it off. And then when you said turn it off, it made it go bright.
Right, yes.
And then when it came back down to normal, you're like, do it again. And I think at that point, that's when I had this idea that if this is a paranormal thing, and it's an intelligent thing, and it's reacting to your questions, if right after you said told it to turn it off and it went bright, it's a rebellious thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you said, all right, turn it off. Well, now it seems like you want either off or all the way on. And as a rebellious thing, it kept it dim and left it like that.
That is a possibility on that. I mean, that's why I can't wait till you see the video, Adrian, because it's like, it'll kind of shock you. We've never recorded anything like that. I mean, we've had evidence of voices and even the one shadow figure and stuff like that. But a response like that, or even the Ouija board and stuff, and we use the K2 meter. The K2 meter was going off like crazy. If you see that, you'll see that we lifted up the bed to see if there was anything electrical around that, and there was nothing. So
yeah, and it's the center of the bed, not like the corner of a bed that doesn't seem to do anything. Under the bed doesn't do anything, and underneath the bed it's all just wood.
Yeah,
just wood and cloth. It has to be the center of the bed. That's the only place that had any kind of activity. We even I stood on the bed and was like slowly raising it up, getting it closer to the ceiling to see if we're getting a little bit of something from the ceiling, but we got nothing at the ceiling. Nothing, it's right in the center of the bed. So that's odd too.
So I hope you check that out, Adrian. See what your opinion is.
Do you think you can go back?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll schedule to go back again.
Because if we go back, we're gonna try and take more time there. Because this last time was like 2 hours, and then I locked us out. So next time we go back, we want it to be like from 9 or 10. But this time we're gonna change the vibe of how we're going about it. Yeah. Because for them, the stories that they tell, it's always in times where everyone's just chilling.
Yeah.
So this time we're gonna start off pretty much doing the same thing. Like, I don't know, we'll get a movie.
Yeah.
And we'll just kind of like lounge around and watch the movie and talk about other stuff. And we're gonna have all our stuff recording that entire time. And then we're actually gonna go to sleep. And we're gonna set an alarm to wake us up like at 3:15.
3:15 or something like that.
And then we're gonna do like our usual investigation from there all the way until about 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Just so that the vibe is different. Because if it always happened whenever the regular people who live there are just relaxing, then maybe us coming in there looking for something is what changed the vibe and made it act different.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen any video footages of light bulbs or anything like that, like responding to paranormal questions?
Oh yeah, and this was not a light bulb that has a knob you turn if you want it dim or if you want it bright. This was just a switch. It's either on or off.
Yeah, man. When we turned it off, it's like it didn't even go off. It was dim, and that's the part where it's like where I started thinking, is it electrical? Because are they having some kind of power surge or this or that happening? But it just, when he told me that it never, like...
Yeah, it never faded to bright
and
then faded back to dark again.
That's what led me to leaning towards paranormal. So I hope you check it out, Adrian.